What up, what up, what up? Listen, today is Wisdom Wednesday, and of course, I had to come and give you guys some midweek inspiration. So let's get into it, man. So, I don't know, I was on my timeline, and dude, everybody had the 10-year, how hard did puberty hit you challenge, right? I mean, everybody went in the archives. I mean, it was some people, I was like, is that you? Look, so I had to participate, you know what I mean? I went and did my 10-year, boom. So what I saw with most people and everybody pretty much said was like, bro, I see the growth, right? I see the glow up. Like, bro, man, I was afraid of you 10 years ago, but now, okay, you done grew into the nose, right? You got a little chin hair on your face, right? So as I said there, and I'm thinking, I'm like, man, it's crazy that everybody made these physical changes, these physical transformations, but it's some people that didn't make the personal changes, right? You didn't make the mental changes, right? Some of you guys are facing the same challenges, the same situations that you was 10 years ago, right? And you blaming the world. You like, man, maybe if my parents was in my life, right? Maybe if they would have taught me this, right? Maybe if I had the resources, maybe if I had more opportunities, that I would be in a better situation, or I wouldn't be facing the same challenges, right? But sometimes you gotta self-reflect, right? You gotta self-reflect because if you're constantly facing the same situation, the same challenges, 9 times out of the 10 is you, right? You haven't took the time to really self-reflect, right? You're a person that's you constantly making excuses. You constantly making excuses about what you didn't have. If it could have been this, if I had this, then my life would be different. What I need you to do is I need you to self-reflect, and I need you to go within yourself and say, you know what? Maybe it's not people. Maybe it's not karma, right? Or maybe it's not the man, right? It's me. Maybe I need to change my perspective on the situation, right? Maybe I need to go within myself and change the way I see things, the way I respond to things, right? Now, what really struck me when I watched these photos is that about 10 years ago, everybody's clothes was baggy, right? Everybody had baggy clothes. You probably caught me in a 2X, right? I had the Jeezy shirt on, Trap or Die, Can't Ban the Snowman, right? So now when you see me now, my clothes is a little more fitted, right? A little bit more tailored, right? So what it showed was my physical appearance showed that, look, I outgrew certain things, right? Certain things just didn't fit anymore, right? So that 2X turned into a large, right? Those 38 pants when I really was probably a 32, it just didn't fit. So look, there's a lot of people, your friends is the people that you used to hang out with, you grew up with. Your friends just don't fit anymore, right? The place that you're about to go, the destination that you're trying to get to, it's just it's some family members that, look, they just don't fit no more, right? There's some people that's watching you, and every move that you make, they watching you to say, look, will you inspire me, right? But they waiting for you to really activate the purpose. And this is what I want to say, as the word says, much is given, much is required, right? Much is given, much is required. So Will, you asking for me to give you things, right? You asking for me to put you in positions, but it's going to require you to make some sacrifices. It's going to require you to do the 10-year transformation. Certain things don't fit no more, right? That's just the way it is. So look, I always say, y'all, look, if you can get that principle and just know that, look, certain things don't fit anymore, I promise you, you'll be happy. You'll be fulfilled, and I promise you, you'll make it to the top. So look, until next week, y'all already know what it is. It's Wisdom